Hi guys, and welcome to my next vlog. So if you watched my last one, I'll literally just be picking up pretty much where I left off from there as I'm heading home for the weekend. I don't know if it is early enough in prep to be calling prep rain, but I miscalculated the time. So in my head I thought 7:30 till 10:30 is 2 hours. That will be plenty of time for me to get home and account for any traffic. But that's 3 hours, so I've got way more time than I need. I'm about 45 minutes away and I'm going straight to my hair appointment because it doesn't make sense. I'll have to go home and then turn back on myself to go back for it, and I have an hour and a half to do pretty much like 40 minutes worth of driving. Love that for me. So I'm literally just gonna sit here. I'm gonna catch up on some client messages. I got my little coffee, I got a Starbucks. I have been having one coffee a day literally just before cardio, but I feel quite dead today. I'm getting some prep feels. I hope that means that there's been a big drop this week. I will obviously update you later on this video with check-in, but yeah, just killing some time. And what I probably will do is drive to, there's another service station which is literally just around the corner from where I'm getting my extensions redone, so I will just stop there and do some client check-ins. But I'm just going to catch up on some messages now and enjoy my coffee. I've got my meals here. I'll probably snack on them like on the way, just because it's my cookies that I made in my last video, so they're super easy to eat on the go. So I'll just make sure the tub is set out beside me, and in about half an hour I will just make sure I eat that, because they do take quite a while to eat, like a lot longer than a bowl of oats would take me, so just make sure I've got lots of time. But yeah, cheers, and I will catch up with you probably after I've had my hair done. Okay, I'm now at Gretna Services, which is basically just around the corner from where I will get my hair done. So I'm midway through my cookie meal. The one thing I left out, if you watched the last one, if not, go and find out how I made these. It's literally just oats and whey into a cookie, but I missed out salt. Salt makes oats and whey taste so much better. So I mean, they're still good, don't get me wrong, but they could just do with a bit of salt. But that's what they look like on the inside. I don't know if that's focusing. It's good. It does the trick, especially, see, when you're like deep in prep, they taste amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna munch down on these. Again, another couple of messages. I'm gonna save most of my check-ins for when I'm actually home. I like to just sit down and concentrate. When I do check-ins, I don't like to be distracted, so I'm gonna do some little just kind of catch-up messages, and I've got about half an hour to kill because I was early. I might even do some steps around the car park here. Also, a pro tip, if you're in the car, take your Fitbit off, because the vibrations in the car count as steps. And I have had it before when I've been sat down driving and my little like little buzz has gone off for hitting 10,000 steps, which hasn't happened because I've been sat down. So it's hard, because even sometimes when it's in the side pocket, it still counts it. Like, there's absolutely no way I've done 4,600 steps this morning. Just, there isn't, like, that's not happened. So I will probably add, like, I would say I've probably done about 1.5. So what I will probably do is just make sure I hit like 15,000, because I also need to drive home from here, which is about 15 minutes, and then drive to my other hair appointment, which is like a town further away from here, which is another half-hour drive. So I will just make sure that I get lots of extra steps in to ensure that I really have hit the target. But yeah, gonna enjoy my cookie, catch up on some messages, and I will see you when I am home from my hair. And to be honest, the next clip you see will probably be me with some very, hopefully, excited dogs. If they haven't missed me, there will be hell to pay. So out of hair appointment number 1, just got my extensions pushed up, and Danielle took some pictures, so she just put a little curl in, but it looks good. I'm just home, and is anyone else this crazy with their pets? But I've like parked away from the window so that the dogs don't see me, so I can surprise them. Am I crazy? Probably. Please! Hello! Have you missed me? Hello! Hey! Hello! 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 Oh, he's a good boy! Hello! They're like half asleep. Okay, plan backfired. They're not even excited because they were all sleeping. Hey! Hello! No! Who's a good boy? You're very quiet. It's not like you. Come on. Come, Tessie. Tessie! My plan has backfired. They've actually just gone back to bed. Excuse me. Why are you not making a fuss? I think low-key they were raging at me because they've warmed up now. Oh, what's this? Because this is more like it. Hey, calm down. You're getting tummy scratches. Ted does not like the camera. Oh my god. What do you think it is? Hey. Get down. For some reason, this one is not happy with the camera. Shush. Okay, I just took the dogs out for a quick walk and my hair is now not looking good. How do girls even keep their hair looking good? I just can't. So I'm now sat my laptop about to just go through check-ins now that I am home. Normally I would like to get them done earlier than this. It is like just gone 12, but just needs must when I had to travel. So yeah, about to bash through my check-ins for today. I'll get my meal is prepped, my next meal, so it just needs to be eaten. So I can go and grab that from downstairs when I need it. But about to crack on with check-ins. Should take me an hour or so, and then if I have time I will start editing my last video before I head out, because I need to go to the shops before I go and get my hair dyed. So yeah, if I can get some editing done before that, that would be perfect. Okay, majority of the work is done, but I'll get the rest done when I'm in the hairdressers later. But for now, I need to run and get food so I don't run out. So, as always, living my life at a supermarket, but got a bag for life, and I'm off to hit up probably Tesco and Aldi if I have time. So, I will see you when I'm back and maybe do like a little mini grocery haul. It won't be anything exciting, but sometimes it's nice. Okay, I've got a very quick little food haul for you. So Tesco's, I just went to Tesco's. I'll do Aldi after my hair appointment because I'm running short on time. I need to prep my next meal to take with me. So first things first, oats. I really like Quaker oats. I know that I can't remember what the name is. So there's some fancy brand that's really expensive, but I've never been able to get it in my local Tesco. So I'm a massive Quaker fan. I think it does the job just fine. Bagels, this is for my next meal. So sesame ones are my fave. Muffins for breakfast. Spring onions, because Aldi normally doesn't have any or has very poor selection. Cucumber, because I always have cucumber. Every time I'm showing you my shopping, there's always a cucumber. Raspberries. Salmon for my meal when I get back, and I'm gonna make this for me and my mum for tea. So I also got a stir fry kit to go along with that, so we'll both have kind of like the same thing. Beef, I'm just about to make some burgers. And some bananas, because Aldi bananas are normally really green and I like a slightly black banana. Controversial, but I do. So that was that haul. I'm gonna quickly prep these burgers and then I'm off to my second hair appointment. Okay, I've got a burger and a cucumber. Off to the hairdressers. Good morning. Okay, I totally forgot to finish any filming yesterday, but it's now Friday, so this is my photo shoot day. We are meant to be doing a beach shoot, so I am tanned up, but the weather doesn't look the best, so we might have to switch to a gym shoot at the last moment. If that happens, I'm just going to let my client shoot and I will probably take a rain check because I'm not lean enough for a gym shoot to really look like anything, whereas a beach shoot in like my kind of, I would say I'm still kind of in my off-season body, like my prep body is definitely not here yet, so yeah, just I'm not sure what's going to happen today, but I am prepared with my tan regardless. But the weather is looking pretty grey, but no rain as of yet, but we will see. It is Scotland. Anyway, I just got up. I got up at 5:30 and I edited the last YouTube video and just need to do a little bit of client work while I'm on, oh my god, my hand, I'm not sure, while I'm on the treadmill this morning. So I will sort that, but I have a treadmill at home, which is perfect, so I'm about to go and hit up my cardio and I will catch you then. Good morning. Hello. 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 So my cardio is done. Very red face. My face is so pale compared to my hands. Love that. But this is the home gym that me and Nikki trained in all the way through lockdown. When we first went into the first lockdown, we literally just had a barbell and spin lock dumbbells, but we invested quite a lot in gym kit, which paid off for the amount of time that we spent bloody training here. But yeah, cardio is done. And I am off to breakfast, prep meals for the day, shower, and try and be out the house in 2 hours. We'll see. So I am showered and dressed. I've just prepped chicken and rice, apple to go along with that meal, and then my cookies from the last video, which is just oats whey, and I've got banana in this time for my pre-workout meal. I'm now going to sort my intro workout because I've got to, so basically, I don't know if I've run you down what I'm doing today, but I'm doing a shoot with a client, so I might be shooting, I'm not sure, so I'll see how the weather goes. If it goes into a gym, I'm not going to shoot, for the simple fact of there's no point doing a gym shoot when you're not lean. A beach shoot is a bit different, or a lifestyle kind of shoot. I don't mind not being lean, but there's no point in me flexing with dumbbells when there's nothing to see. But it's also a training day, so I am going to be training a lot, well, not a lot later, a few hours later than I normally would. So I am going to take my intro workout with me and possibly my post workout, just in case I need to get that in quickly. So yeah, I think I am going to do that. I don't want to risk it when I'm on prep. To be honest, I don't think I'd risk it in off season anyway. Meal timing is important. That post-workout meal needs to go in. I don't want it to end up being late, and I don't want to have to be cramming my meals in the evening. So I'm going to prepare. I'd rather do that. So I'm going to sort everything now, and then I will see you soon. Okay, packing my bag for photo shoot. I say bag, I have 3. So I've got my gym bag for later, my posing shoes, my pre-workout, my intro workout here, and I have a big bottle in the car that I'll put that in. Funnel, need a funnel. Small, but it'll do. So, gym bag also going in there. I have some trainers. I wouldn't normally train in Air Max, but I'm training back, and quite often rowing machines I'm quite short in, so having a little boost helps. So, Air Max going in. I'll just wear this jumper if needed. I've got a sports bra underneath. Leggings, a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt just in case, and some socks. I have sliders on at the moment, just so I don't get sock marks if I do have to shoot. So that's gym bag. Sorry. Then I'm just taking a extra bag. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna need the extra bag. So prepped and packed bag. Talked about this in my last video. Absolutely great if you prep, if you travel with food, all that kind of jazz. So in here I have 4 outfit choices for if we do the beach shoot. I'm then going to pack my meals. So ice pack. So pop them in. The only issue I have with the Prepped and Packed backpack is that it just 3 spaces isn't enough to keep everything cold that I want cold. So I have to prioritise what I want kept cold. So I have all my meals here. So what I'll keep cold is my apple, my chicken, and my cream of rice. What I did is I kept my cream of rice slightly warm and I just popped the frozen blueberries on top and they will defrost. And cream of rice is actually pretty nice cold. So shove that in there. And then in the main compartment, I will put my pre-workout cookies, post-workout squares bar, and I'm going to go and grab my laptop, my phone charger. I have my work phone here and my normal phone. I will also need my headphones for any voice notes because I do have people checking in today. But what's going to happen is I'm going to see Laura. So the client I'm shooting with is Laura. Hi Laura, if you're watching. And she's a makeup artist, so she is going to do my makeup in case we shoot. So I'm late. So I'm about to go and leave and head for that. I also have to try and get a video uploaded for tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I have done it. I'm waiting for it to upload, but I'm going to take it with me because we are going to a coffee shop to meet Ben, the photographer. So hopefully I can get some work done while they chat. Okay, so we've just finished shooting with Ben and my client Laura. How did it go, guys?
So good.
You chuffed?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah? I know, she smashed
scary,
it.
But it was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How do you think it went, Ben?
She did alright, I suppose, didn't she? No, like, it's amazing to see someone who was on the phone to me going, I'm a bit nervous, worried about what this is going to do. And yet she worked damn hard. Show the abs.
Get the abs out. Hey. She killed it.
How can you ever say anything when you look like that?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Aww.
Back of my car is doubling as a kitchen / walk-in wardrobe. But I'm at the gym. Don't know if you can see, it's just over there. So yeah, I have never trained at here before, but hopefully if my camera doesn't die, I can get some footage. But hopefully if my camera doesn't die, I can get some footage for you guys. Good morning. It is now Sunday morning and yeah, I've got some catching up to do. So I think I last left you on Friday evening. I think the last clip I filmed was me heading into the gym. I went and trained. I had a pretty good session. It was back, so there was maybe a clip that I filmed, but yeah, it was a good session and I really enjoyed it. It was a gym I've never been to before. It's one that's recently opened in my hometown and it was lovely. So had a good session there, but after I finished my session on Friday, I was beat. I was so tired, and so literally on Friday, I normally have a lot of my girls check in, and I had asked if anyone could check in early, but unfortunately nobody could. So I then ended up with a lot of check-ins to do on Friday. Now I got up at 5, I did my cardio, I prepped my meals for the day, I had to wash myself and shower myself, I got a couple of messages replied to in the morning, and then I had to be up and out the door by 9:30. I went to meet Laura for our shoot, which was amazing. We had a really good time, but we were literally shooting with Ben for like 3-4 hours, and then by the time I got back, I then had to go to the gym, get my session in. My sessions always take about 2 hours. Got home, had my post-workout meal. It was literally 8:30, 9 o'clock before I got back to any check-ins, and it was just a lot of work late at night. I had to then lead it until Saturday morning, and I feel like sometimes people don't talk about coaching and what it actually is like enough. Like, people think my life is set because I get to work my own hours, Like, I work from home, I can kind of design my life, I get to train in whenever I want in the day because I dictate that. And like, nobody ever talks about the side of coaching which is hard, and that is like dealing with the demand and the emotions of others. Like, it's not just firing a plan to somebody. Like, if you're a good coach, you don't just fire a plan over and be done with it. Like, I care so much about the results that my girls get, and I find it really hard when people are having a hard time. Like, I'm a total empath as well. Like, I empathize so much with everybody, and when they're feeling something, I end up feeling it too. And like, for example, when you qualify to become like a psychiatrist or a counselor or something, like, you get kind of told and educated on how to dealing with other people's emotions and how to kind of enable you to take that step back. Whereas like, I've just been thrown into this, and not thrown into this obviously, like, it's a choice, and I absolutely love my job and I don't want that to come across, but no one ever talks about how hard it is to separate yourself from all the emotions and all the stuff that everyone brings to you. And like, it's not just, you know, we all know that feeling of when a friend's going through something and they're talking to you about it, and you start to feel like, oh my god, like, you start to feel those feelings too. Imagine that, but like, I've got 60 to 70 clients, so it's like, imagine 60 to 70 friends, and sometimes, especially through lockdowns and stuff, when almost everyone was struggling, it's hard to be that person, to be there for them, and of course I want to be there for them. It mounts up, and on Friday night and on Saturday, like yesterday, I was just so burnt out mentally, emotionally, physically from Friday, and just some busy days, and it is so difficult. And yeah, it's just something that nobody ever shares. I never see any other online coaches expressing that and saying, yeah, do you know what, this shit's difficult, because it is difficult. And I just want to put this out there because I know for a fact there's other coaches that are thinking and feeling the same, and are probably like me and sometimes thinking like, oh my god, why am I the only one who can't cope with this? But it's hard, it is. And like I said, if you're a good coach, and like, I would never want my girls to ever stop sharing anything with me, because that's what I'm there for, and if I don't know about problem, I can't help. But at the same time, it's hard to put that all on yourself, and especially when like I'm not qualified in helping deal with any mental health issues. And don't get me wrong, I know my limits. I know when I'm like, this is out with my scope, please go and get some help. And 99% of the time, my response is to refer them out to someone who can help. But you still have to take that on board. You still have to take everything into consideration. And yeah, it can just get quite heavy. I wanted to also just come from this from a point of view is that like, I think being a coach on its own would be easier in terms of, I find it really difficult to know when to prioritise work, when to prioritise my own goals, when to prioritise friends and family, when to prioritise rest, like, and it's difficult. I'm in prep now, and as much as I'm 17 weeks out, it all still mounts up, and I shouldn't be treating it like, oh, I'm in off season still. Like, and there can be that wiggle room, like it's go time, and I don't want to ever leave a stone unturned or be thinking I'm not doing something. But at the same time, like, your business is your baby, and my clients are like they feel like my children, and I'm like, I want to be able to help them all so much, but at what expense? And at what point do you then, it's so hard to know when to stop doing what or where to make those barriers and those lines. Yeah, just like this, like yesterday I just felt so overwhelmed, so anxious. Like, I do suffer with anxiety, and I find it quite hard to manage in the job that I do. And that's not because I don't enjoy my job, I really do. It's just so difficult. But yeah, sorry, I just need to start my notes. But yeah, it's so hard. And I don't, like I say, I just don't see anyone ever talking about it, and it makes you feel alone. And I see so many other coaches and things talking about the grind and talking about pushing through and working all these crazy hours even in their prep, and it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie about that. I wanted to start this YouTube to be open and honest about my prep, about my life, And a huge part of something that affects my prep is my work. And it's absolutely amazing that I do not have to go out to a 9 to 5. I don't have to book time off. Like, I can kind of make it work around my schedule. Like I said, I can train whenever I want. If I have to start work half an hour later in the morning, like, I can do that. If I need, I want to say if I need to take a day off, I can, but when you're a coach, there's no days off. I have to be on my phone every day, make sure everyone's set. Just like I said, I never hear any online coaches ever talking about the burnout that comes with making yourself emotionally available and mentally available to people 24/7 and having all this feedback of everyone else's emotions. And it's like, where do you take that? Like, that energy comes to you, and then where do you put it? And sometimes, like, it does just boil over. And that happened this weekend. And I find it really difficult, and I can never, like, I don't ever want my service to suffer because of it. I don't ever want to have to take days off. That sounds pathetic, but if you have your own business, you don't want to put things to the side. And sometimes like, I really want to be more present on social media, but my girls come first, and if I've not got everyone's check-in responses, I'm not going to sit and write an Instagram post. And I feel like that is a big thing, is that I find it really difficult to prioritize things and prioritize myself when it's like, if you're, and like, I'm not in any way comparing this to parenthood, but like, if you're a mum and you've got a child, you get that kind of guilt within you when you're doing something else, when you're like, oh, maybe my child needs attention. And it's like that with my clients. Like, if I have a message sat from a client that I know needs answered, I have this guilt. Or like, if I'm about to leave to the gym and I get messages ping through, I get this guilt. Like, I can't leave them for a few hours. But it's like, at what point do you make that cut off? And if you make yourself available 24/7, it becomes expected 24/7. It can be very difficult to be able to help everybody all the time. And it's definitely something I'm working on, and something I probably want to get more help with. And it's just something I need to learn. Like I said, I'm a people pleaser for sure. I'm an empath. I want to help everyone feel good. And it's something I need to work on, because you can't help everyone all the time. But yeah, that's my little ramble over, because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. But it's something I wanted to address. Like I said, this prep vlog series will be all about honesty and my life, and it's just something I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I'm just going to go make my cookies, and I'm probably going to sign off here. So thank you very much for watching, and please, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I think my next video will be a little prep update, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone.